Alright guys, so I'm back today with an update video on this hair that I received from Hesperis Hair. This is their Afro Kinky Curly in the length 14 inches. It's 130% density and it has a 13x6 parting space. I wanted to come and show you guys what the bottom of this hair and just how this hair looks in general after 3 days of wear. And I also did just kind of toss it around after I was done wearing it. And I also wanted to show you guys how to clean the glue and stuff off of the lace. Now with this hair, it does get dry, and I notice a lot of dryness underneath the hair in the back, and I was running my fingers through it and you can definitely hear it starting to break off. So don't do that. I was just trying to show you guys exactly how it was. And then the back of the hair started to get very poofy. This hair does start to swell up after a couple of days depending on where you live at. If it is humid outside, just know this hair will start to swell and also start to frizz up. First thing I like to do with my curly hair when it is time to rewash or it is starting to get matted up, especially in the back area, I like to condition and detangle the hair first. I do not shampoo the hair when it is like that. I like to just go through with my conditioner. As you guys can see, I'm using my Aussie Moist, and I'm being very generous with it because I do not want to try to run my fingers through the hair while it is dry. I want it to be very soaked with water, and then this conditioner has a lot of great slippage. I apologize if this is not focusing on some parts because my camera was trying to pick everything up at one time, and I should have moved my camera back a little bit further. But yeah, I just go through with my fingers and I finger detangle everything. Personally love to use the Aussie Moist shampoo and conditioner just because of the slippage. But if you have something that works the exact same, you can use whatever you have. I just really do love this stuff, even though I have some other shampoos to try out for my curly hair, but this has definitely been my staple. As you guys can see, I am getting a little bit of shedding, and after I am done running my fingers through this, then I will go ahead and rinse this out. Now I'll just be taking my Aussie Moist shampoo and then just putting this throughout the hair. Now you do not need this much, but I'm very heavy-handed when it comes to shampoo and conditioner, as you guys can tell, which is why I have a bunch of bottles. So yeah, I'm just going through the hair with my fingers, and then when it comes to the lace, I like to put a little bit of shampoo on the lace, and then I'll run my fingers over the lace and my fingernails and try to scratch everything out. But I'm not being too harsh because I don't want to risk ripping a hole in the lace. Even though this lace is not very delicate, this is kind of some tough lace, so I don't think I have to worry about putting any holes in it. So next I'll be taking a wide tooth comb, and then I'll start combing through the hair. And as you guys can see, it's very easy because I detangled it as my first step versus doing it last. Also, while rinsing the hair out, I take the wide tooth comb once again and I just go through the hair and just make sure that I got all of the tangles out of this hair. You guys will see that I did get a pretty good amount of shedding. It is not as much shedding as I got the very first time that I washed this unit out, but it still was a very good amount, as you can see. So now I have the wig pinned down to my mannequin head, and this is what the hair looks like now that it is freshly washed, and that is what the hairline looks like. And I'm just going to take that buttercream once again. I did skip the step of putting it on because I showed how to do that on the very first video, and now I'm just going to try to do a side part because I didn't want to do a middle part again because you guys have already seen that. But this is not going to be like a really clean side part. At first I was going to do a flip over, and then I was undecided on what I wanted to do, so you guys will just see me going back and forth just trying to figure it all out. Make sure to keep a water bottle on hand because this hair does start to get dry very quickly. So while styling this hair, I made sure to keep re-wetting it in certain areas that were starting to get dry. I'm just going to go ahead and start brushing this hair out, and I am using a completely different brush. I could not find my other brush that I used the very first time that I showed you guys this hair. This one has like some little rings in it, and it was starting to get snagged on the T-pins, so I had to keep going back and forth. So now I'm just going to go ahead and mold the hairline using the Lotta Body foam wrap and just trying to get everything and make it all clean. Like I said, I am doing a side part and I'm not sure exactly how I want everything to be, and as you guys can see, that is what the parting space looks like. You do get 6 inches of parting space, so you have a lot of room to play around with this unit. This is what the hair is starting to look like now that I have fixed everything up. And I am just going back and forth with this brush and just fixing up the parts that I kind of messed up while fixing the front of the hairline. And this is what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and twirl this around so you guys can see, and I am going to let this air dry overnight. So this is what the unit looks like the very next day. That is the hairline, and once again I will leave a link down below to where you guys can purchase this mannequin head from. I am going to place this on today. I am not going to use any freeze spray just because I won't be wearing this one out for the day, but I did want to make sure to come and show you guys exactly the process that I am doing. As you guys can see, the hairline is on point. It still looks really good even as a side part. So I'm just bobby pinning this down. I really didn't even need any spray just because the hairline looks good, and I do have my elastic band on, and that tutorial should be up if you guys are wondering how to put an elastic band on your lace wig, but everything fits really good. I'll be going in with my Ruby Kisses 3D Creator palette, and I'll just be cleaning up around the hairline and just making sure everything blends in correctly. And then you'll see me go in with a little bit of my foam wrap, and I'll just be trying to redo the hairline the way I want to, because I don't think I really care for it like this. I wanted it to be back just a little bit, but I'm not going to use a lot, as you guys can see. While I am redoing the hairline, and I'll also be adding my Garnier Fructise Sleek and Shine Serum in, that does control frizziness for up to 3 days. I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit more. It looks like the company did go ahead and make an exact replica of my unit. Now, I cannot speak of that unit because that is not the one I reviewed. So I'll make sure to leave a link down below to the new unit, and also a link down below to the original unit that I received. Now, I did speak to the company after I put the video out, and at first they were kind of like, why didn't you show the hair like, you know, it was on the model? It looks nothing like this. And I just wanted to be very honest with you guys. I don't get why I have a 13x6 parting space and a pre-plucked hairline that you cannot see because of the bang area. I feel like that picture did the wig no justice, and we all know that those curls are factory curls. So once you wash that hair out, then you are going to lose the curl pattern. So unless you kind of wear it like that for a couple of days and add a little bit of water and, you know, maybe finger style it, then it's not going to stay the same once you decide to wash it out and style it. You did purchase this unit or the newer version that they have, and you like it. If you don't like it, make sure to leave comments down below so that other people can see exactly how you feel about it. Now, I feel like this is a very nice unit, but it is really high maintenance. So if you do not like a high maintenance unit, this may not be for you. I feel like after 3 days, you will have to refresh it. Do you have to rewash it every 3 days? No. You will, however, probably have to wash this wig once a week so that it can be well taken care of and the curls will bounce back. So that is what the hairline looks like. It looks really good, and I like this as a side part. I like the middle part too, but I like this as a side part. And I also feel like the curls are a little bit different because I use a different type of brush. So I hope I answered any questions that you guys may have about this unit. If I didn't answer them, make sure to leave some comments or questions down below. If you are interested, I'll make sure to leave a link down below once again to the original unit and to the newer updated unit. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification button, share and like this video. And I also did take some footage in the natural sunlight so you guys can see exactly what this hairline looked like. I will see you guys the next time. Bye guys.